Hey guys, AntVenom here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today I'm going to be showing you guys the 1.2 update, but I'm not going to be showing you guys everything that the 1.2 update has to offer. What this video is going to include is actually all of the updates between the previous weekly snapshot, which was the 8th weekly snapshot, and then this update. So if you guys are curious what this whole update has to offer and everything that is within this absolutely expansive update, at the end of the video or in the description, well, at the end of the video there's going to be annotations. In the description there's going to be links to all of the other weekly snapshots that I ended up filming, so be sure to check those out if you're curious as to what everything this update has to offer. So anyways, moving on here, there isn't really a whole lot that this update has to offer, but I'll show you guys the few things that it does. As you can see in my inventory here, I have a brand new block. Now, there isn't really any special properties with this, nor is there currently a crafting recipe right now for it, so it's only obtainable through the creative menu, but it's being referred to as like a circular stone brick, so I'm not really too sure how it's going to be crafted. I couldn't really say for sure, but yeah, if there's something that you want to mess around with, that you want to build with, there you go. That option is there for you. So next thing I'm gonna show you guys, there's been 2 new changes to some of the current crafting recipes. Well, not crafting recipes, but what you get from the things that you craft. When you make a ladder in the crafting bench here, now you get 3 ladders instead of just 2. Can't really imagine what the reasoning was for that, because 2 wasn't really something that was ever really complained about. But I guess, I mean, it's not like they're dropping it back down to 1, so yeah, I suppose so. And as well, when you end up crafting slabs, you could place them into your crafting bench here. You're now going to get 6 of them instead of just 3. And again, I can't really imagine what the reasoning is for this, but it does give a pretty good segue as to the next thing that I want to talk about here. And slabs can now be placed upside down. So yeah, it's kind of weird though when you end up placing them upside down. You can see that even though it's placed upside down, it still shows the top half of the texture for the block. So I mean, you can still place them just like this and it'll show up as a normal block, you know, but I mean, I guess maybe you could use this like if you needed to build from the top down, or if you wanted to build like a half slab floating staircase or something, because that was one of the main examples that Jeb kind of pushed. Let me do this here. Actually, yeah, this is gonna, I'm like tearing up my floor here in order to show you guys this example. But let's see, upside down, upside down. Why you no place upside down? Oh yeah, that's right, it has to be placed on the ceiling block. My derp. So yeah, there you go, perfect. There we go. So if you wanted to make a staircase made purely out of half slabs, there you go. So the next thing that I'm going to show you guys has to do with the iron golems that were implemented in the week 8 weekly snapshot. And if I go ahead and I make one here really quick, now they make some really neat sort of like mechanical sounding sounds. And I can probably guarantee he's probably not going to make any of them. I should probably be quiet here. There you go. So yeah, when they walk around, they frequently make noises, and when you punch them as well, they have this really sort of powerful, like, I guess it's supposed to feel like a golem type sound. I couldn't really say for sure, but there you go. So now they make sounds of their own. So yeah, when you end up hitting F3, you can kind of see now, if you guys ended up using F3 quite often, below the X, Y, Z, and F options, and I still don't know what F is, but between those, you get a couple of new, things, and mainly the BL, SL, and RL, type, options, and what those stand for is they stand for raw light data, sky light data, and then block light data, and the raw light data is basically just whatever the brightest area you're in is. So if I go down here and then I go like, you know, way in here or something, you know, just way into the depths of like an area that won't have any sunlight whatsoever. Let me just go ahead and let me come in here because I know this area has a 0 sunlight area, and that dispenser just fired out something. Nice. Well, fired out a piece of cobblestone for the farm that I have up there. But yeah, you can see that in here, the SL is 0 because there is a 0 light level. The block light is 11 and 12. So the raw light data is 11 and 12 as well. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that this update has to offer. But there was one additional thing that I wanted to mention, or actually 2 additional things. The camera controls that were implemented in the week 8 weekly snapshot are no longer implemented. So yeah, for those of you machinima fancyists, yeah, enthusiasts, that is now gone. And the last thing that I wanted to mention, this was just sort of like I guess a disclaimer in case these are implemented in the actual 1.2 update later on, is that there are two new blocks that were added to the terrain file for Minecraft, and they look pretty similar to sandstone, but they actually have hieroglyphics attached to them. I saw like a little creeper on one of them, but I don't know what the other symbols are. But yeah, so they haven't been added to the game yet, but if they do get added to the game here fairly soon, it's just something to keep in mind in case I ended up missing it in this video. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about in this video. My name is AntVenom, and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.